Okay, let's talk about this living room. This home is located in Maraval, Trinidad. It's an inherited home, and with the inherited home came inherited furniture and an inherited layout habit. This is the original floor plan, the original layout of the space, and at first glance, nothing looks wrong with it. But when you study it a little bit more, the issue becomes pretty obvious. So what we're seeing here is a bulky, oversized sectional that is up against this wall. They also have bulky furniture on the perimeter of the wall. So this is a bookshelf here, TV unit here. We have a recliner here, and we have another armchair here. Now let's look at the path of travel. This is the entryway from the foyer, and this is the exit to the patio. We have double sliding doors here that leads to the patio. The natural path of travel goes from foyer to patio. Now, instead of having a clean path of travel, we are forced now to walk around the furniture to get to the patio, which is not ideal. We are also seeing here that cross ventilation is being interrupted. We have airflow through here. Here, we have a ventilation window here as well. This sofa blocks the cross ventilation from coming in through these windows and going out through the door, and vice versa. In a nutshell, the room just feels heavy, crowded, and visually busy. We're seeing bookshelf here, recliner here, armchair, TV unit, plant, bulky sofa, small rug, glass coffee table. The proportions are off for this size of room. This is the same room with all the furniture removed. So we can see now or get a better idea of how big the room is. We also now see clearly that we have two large north-facing windows. We have one ventilation window here. This one sits at 6 feet 9 inches off the ground. We have the entryway here from the foyer, and we also have this doorway to the patio. This is a sliding glass door that goes to the patio. And what we do now is design within the area here. We also have to design around the airflow and not against it. So we need to make sure that we are maximizing this cross ventilation. We also have to take into consideration the path of travel, which is supposed to be uninterrupted from one point of entry to the other one. This is the refined layout. We notice now that the primary seating is placed perpendicular to the patio doors. What this does is preserve the airflow. It also frames the outdoor view instead of blocking it. So when you're seated here, you're seeing this lovely view out the patio door. You can also get a view out of these windows. It also creates a defined seating zone without overcrowding the perimeter of the space. So we have seating zone right here. Notice nothing is against the wall, nothing is blocking. We also notice that there is now a clearer path of travel from the foyer to the patio. Nothing is interrupted, and we have enough clearance between items for that walkway. And this goes on either side. We can now walk to the windows, and we have enough clearance between furniture pieces here. And you'll also notice that this item of furniture in particular has curved edges. This was intentional because as you're coming in through the foyer, you don't want to have that sharp corner when you're turning towards the window. So this edge here was intentionally curved to allow a smoother move from the entryway to this end of the room. The 36-inch minimum clearance was maintained throughout, and you also have an 18-inch clearance between the coffee table and the seating so that it is more comfortable and there is a better circulation around the coffee table. Anyone can enter and exit this seating zone comfortably without bumping into anything, and the room now looks much better proportioned. You'd see that the rug is also more to scale. So the rug now defines the zone without extending wall to wall. It keeps the room feeling more open. The furniture is now within a seating group, and it prevents against the pushed to the perimeter effect that made the original layout feel smaller. So in Caribbean homes especially, layout is environmental strategy. Now what we noticed with this room as compared with the original image is that we have maintained sufficient seating. We just grouped it now in one seating zone. Walkways are now clear, and we still have sufficient furniture items in the space that will make it feel homey. We have nothing blocking the windows. We still have a TV unit. We have side tables. We have a coffee table. We have a proper sized rug. We have plants. We have a sideboard, even a little bar over on this side, but nothing feels oversized or wrong for this space. Everything now flows better and looks better. The room feels lighter and it actually feels bigger than it was feeling before.